Tuned in to a Grown Folks production.
In the mix
With the commish, Nate.
All right, welcome everybody to some Saints and Sinners. Thanks for tuning in. Let me mute this little monitor so I'm not getting double the feedback. All right, we're gonna jump right into this. Give you a heads up of exactly where we are with our Saints as we move into week number 12 action against the New York Giants and Peppers. Saints are sitting at 9-2, a big loss last week against the Atlanta Falcons. Came down to the last drive. Saints just couldn't get any offense going that entire game. Falcons came on top. They have my number. And we lost a really big game to fall to 9-2. Now that race is super tight against the Carolina Panthers. Atlanta Falcons right there, just 2 games back. A lot of football left to go. Oh yeah, let's look at the New York Giants before we move on to a little bit of stats. Nope. East, Nate. There we go. New York Giants are sitting at the top of the NFC East by half a game, 7-4. Right in front of the Cowboys, who are on a 6-game winning streak. Football team at 3-7. Philadelphia Eagles at 2-9, not having the season that they wish they were. The New York Giants have been all about that great offense, really good running game, really, really good defense. They are 4 wins at home, only 1 loss at home, 3 road wins, and 3 of their losses have come on the road. But they're at home hosting the Saints this week, and so looks like they have a bit of an advantage moving into this one. Look at a few stats before we get out of here. Deion McCarthy. I have actually played with the idea of starting the rookie Matthew Freeman. Not quite there, but I'm almost there. Really am. 14-14. He has really struggled the last couple of games, especially early on in the game. Has been his biggest struggle. 62% completion percentage and 32 sacks on the year. Alvin Kamara should break 1,000 yards in this game. 208 carries, 942 yards. But the last 4 or 5 games have been a struggle for him. His average is now fallen to 4.5. 14 touchdowns is really nice, but everything else has been a bit of a struggle for him. Hopkins doing the best that he can with the quarterback play that he has. He's got half of the quarterback's touchdowns, 7, 53 receptions, 849 yards, a 16 yards per catch average, and really playing good football. Emmanuel Hall doing his best. Troutman 21, Burrows with 21 and 333. Looking at the defense, or we can look at the offensive line really fast. They have all struggled. You can see just lots of sacks given up by this offensive line. They have not played anywhere near to their potential. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson playing the most amazing football that he ever has for us. 66 tackles, 4 tackles for loss, 8 interceptions. McMillan having a really good year, 64, 6, 1 sack, 1 interception. The rookie Rhodes, he's out. He got hurt 2 games ago. He's going to be out for another 4 weeks. So we actually are going to start another player in his place that's way slower, but we need to try to get some strength in there because that's what Logan Rhodes did the most for us. He's been a really great player. Looking at the sacks, it's been all about Kinlaw at 12.5 sacks. Peyton Turner has faded away the last 5 weeks. Davenport has only had 2 sacks. They all came in 1 game 2 weeks ago. So this team has been really struggling. Matter of fact, we're going to go make a change before this game kicks off to the defensive line. Interceptions. Lattimore's had a good season, but he's dropped a lot of his interceptions. Adebo kind of hits and misses. Some games are good. Some games are not. We'll look at some New York leaders really quick. Daniel Jones, 12 touchdowns, 9 interceptions, only 58% completion percentage, but really good yards, really good touchdown to interception ratio, which shows you that he's not turning the ball over. Barkley having a great season, 4.7 yards per carry, over 1,000 yards and 16 touchdowns. Naheem Hines right behind him, though, is tossing in another 360 yards, 1.6 average, and 4 touchdowns already this season. Receiving, Ingram is his leader, so tight end is going to be a bit of a struggle for us, 42, 5, 69, and 3. Allen with 32, Slayton with 30, Tony with 32. So those guys all kind of share the carries, and Barkley's going to go ahead and get his. Looking at his offensive line, very similar to mine. A lot of sacks except for the right tackles and left tackles. They've been doing a pretty good job. Jeremiah having 73 tackles from the middle linebacker spot, 5 tackles for loss, 1 sack, 1 interception. His sack leader is going to be Danny Johnson, Dexter Lawrence, and Glenn Kane. So that is a hell of a defensive line. And then you throw in Jalari. Like these guys just get after the quarterback. So we're going to have to get ready to. Oh no, that's tackles for loss. I apologize. I thought I hit sacks. So Glenn Kane is his sack leader at 5.5. Danny Jackson at 4. So that's a whole lot better than what we thought the tackle for loss was. Interceptions, James Bradbury with 5. Everybody else is just kind of 2, 2, 1, 1, and 1. So it really is going to be about the offensive firepower for the New York Giants. Faces the New Orleans Saints offense or defense, I should say. Strength against strength. Pivotal game for both of these teams as they continue to try to keep a hold of their lead that they have in their division. And now it's time to go play some football. So let me let him know that we're ready to go. I appreciate you hanging out with me. Just letting him know that I am ready to go. Back over here, get this posted. It's been a while since I've played Pepper. It's been quite some time. I don't think I've played him in a while. Do me a favor. Smash the like button. Come talk with me in chat. We'll do a post-game press conference when this is over. If we've got some people hanging out with us. Our goals this week, win the turnover battle, 150 plus rushing yards, pick it off twice, and then 5 sacks in this game. So really set around the defensive formations, and we'll see exactly what they can do. Hopefully Pepper's around. Swore. We said 9:30. I did say 9:30 Central. Oh, yes. He said I assume Central. So we pretty much were on the same page. He was around at 9:01. I wasn't quite ready. Got fired up. Messaged him by the 9:30. Hopefully he's around. Don't say anything. Has me a bit worried. So again, we're just waiting for Pepper to come, let us know that he's ready to search. We're ready to search. Put these pieces together and play a game. And I'm kind of worried that Pepper has fallen asleep on me because he had a long weekend. I think he went to WrestleMania with his son, and they seem to have a really good time. So those are great memories, and we get to do that with our boys whenever it was here. It's just a ton of fun. Oh, yeah. We're supposed to make a change. I guess since we're sitting here waiting, we'll make a change. Davenport is hurt. We're going to move Lopez up and let Felton get in at the starting defensive tackle spot. Hopefully that'll create a little bit of pressure. If not, I do like Hartman. He's a rookie, but I like his speed. I like his strength at 81. Block shed's terrible, 58, but that's why he's going to be primary backup over here. We need Peyton Turner to go off. And it's been quite some time since we've seen anything from Peyton Turner. Ah, there's Pepper. He is searching. So let's go get this done. All right. Well, kind of need that up, don't we? We're gonna wait a classic aways, black pants, white tops. Could be a good game. Go with the music here. All right. Let's make this happen. Saints are kicking this one off. It's what I enjoy doing. I like to get that ball after halftime. Whether it's a tight game and you need the momentum or whether you can score right before half and go make a play. Daniel Jones doesn't run the ball that much. It's definitely something you got to keep an eye on. Well, okay. Could have swore that I made this coaching change. Okay. Coaching change did not take hold. All right. Let's see if that fixes the problem. We're starting a second-year linebacker who's way slower, but it's got some nice acceleration, and he's way stronger than Alexander. So I like to keep Alexander on the outside because ever since Alexander's had to move to the inside due to Rhodes being hurt, it's really, really, really hurt our running game. There's McMillan making a play. Too late, he got the first down, but that's what happens when you give up 9 on the first carry of the game. It's never going to help your defense out. We also know we're going to have to make sure to keep an eye on Ingram. It's going to be a big part of this game. It's going to have to be something we really keep an eye out on. Probably even help double in a lot of fashion. Great run by Barkley. He's just going to run that one right down my throat, run right through a bunch of tackles. I mean, that's the easiest play in football. You just hand it off, go right up the middle, run through 3 tackles, and then run away from people. This Greenberry, Greenberry? I don't know what his name. Whoa! I almost shanked. This experiment may end quickly with my middle linebacker because that wasn't good. Ooh, Burrows looked like he was going to break through. Nothing really there. So Saints are going to have to answer, giving up the long run right off the start of this game. Not a good start. Barkley ran almost untouched and then ran through one tackle and ran away from everybody. Whoa. Okay. All right. I don't know why that did that. Ooh, Kamara almost had a lane there. Number 50 coming over and making a good tackle. Yeah, it's a massive game after getting my teeth punched in by you. Oh, nice run by Kamara. Looked like that had a little bit more potential. Yeah, I think it's a big game for both of us. Both trying to hold on to some really tight races in each of our divisions. Exactly how it plays out. Not a good start, though, giving up a massive run to Barkley to open up the game. He's got Troutman. Troutman's trying to run away from number 57 there. It's just enough yards. A gain of 23, though. Nice way to open up the passing game for McCarthy. McCarthy really has struggled, and it's been the first half of almost every game has been the causes of most of his struggles. It's really got to get the first quarter figured out. Oh, Hall hit quickly by Bradbury. Bradbury kept that to a short gain. Looked like an all-out blitz. It was. Able to get that one away, just trying to quickly get it to receiver. Yeah, I've struggled when it comes to offense this year, and I can't figure it out why. It's my offensive line. It's kind of the main. Good tackle by number 97. Is that back-to-back blitzes? Oh, no. The offensive line has really hurt us this year, and there's no reason why. I mean, they should be one of the best, if not the best, offensive line in the league, and they're just not. And they just have not played well at all. Nice pressure from Kane. Just blows right past my right tackle. Again, a 3-man blitz, a 3-man rush. It's just like so frustrating. Like, that's a very good right tackle, and he just gets blowed right past like he's not even there. This kick's going to be up. It's going to be money. think that was a 64-yard field goal right down the middle with the little help of the wind. Let's make this a 3-6 game after a massively long field goal. Might be Blake Gilkin's longest field goal of his career. And Saints rookie middle linebacker has been hurt. He got hurt and he's going to be out for several weeks. So the Saints are scrambling a little bit here on defense, trying to find a proper middle linebacker to help with the run game, which they've done really well this year. So bit of an experiment with the guy that's in there now. If it doesn't work, we're going to have to put Alexander back. Debo getting off that block and making a play. Keeping Heiser just a gain of 2. He's doing a good job of stretching that one out. Fully expect to get attacked by Ingram here. But the Giants have done a great job all year long of running the ball. I mean, he's got 1,100 yards. Nice play there from Chauncey. CD Deuce not getting caught up in the blocks, coming up and making a play. Big third down right here. Third and short, very manageable. The whole entire playbook is open for the New York Giants. Really going to be a question of what the Saints do here on defense. Saints able to keep that one from getting a first down. Number 14 coming right there on the little slant. Keenan Allen. McMillan was able to step back and kind of cover that just a little bit because the running back didn't come out. So big first down. Big third down stop. Give the ball right back to the Saints. After a long field goal, a drive that kind of stalled out after giving up a big sack. Oh, I called a fair catch. The way Madden does some of these fair catches kind of drives me insane. We're going to mix up the offensive camera for passing, see if we can. We got to get unstuck. We're going to find some rhythm here. I don't know if this is going to work at all, but we're going to give it a shot. Get that one to Hall. Nice pass to Hall. McCarthy starting the game 3 for 3 for 29 yards. Set up a second and manageable here. Got to get Kamara going. He had a couple good runs early in this one. Breaking it off the right side. Going to get the first down, get the ball down to the 47-yard line. 4 rushes for 27 yards. Good start to Kamara. Probably going to give the backup running back or backup quarterback a couple of plays this game just to see what he does. I just feel like McCarthy has struggled so much this season. Got to do something to get ourselves going here. Lloyd trying to run him over, but he gets hit stick. Kerr actually gets hurt on that play. They're trying to drop the hammer, and Lloyd goes down, holds on to the ball, but their defensive player actually gets hurt on that one. First and 10 for the Saints from their 42. Sermon in the backfield, McCarthy under center, 2 receivers. Sermon trying to run him over, but 21 just laying the hit stick today. He's bringing the heat. Second and 7 from the 39. Thinks they're going to come out 2 tight ends, 2 receivers. Hoping we can catch the Giants in some type of blitz here. It's going to get out to Hall. That's going to be caught. No, they're saying he dropped it. Okie dokie. It's going to set up a big third down. Third and 7 from the 39. Saints are definitely in field goal range. Right up the middle. Kane with his second sack of the day. Just unblocked. How do you not block the defensive end? Even on an all-out blitz. Like, I don't understand. Saints are going to punt that one inside the 12-yard line, and that's where the Giants are going to start their third drive of the game. First drive ended in a touchdown as Barkley, yeah, got the name right, broke a long touchdown run. Their second drive ended in a 3-and-out punt. Now they're starting inside their 12-yard line, looking to make something happen here, up 6-3 against the New Orleans Saints. Hines is not going to get too many yards there. They're going to give him about 3. Got 2 carries for 5 yards. The Saints doing a good job of keeping a kid who's got 5.7 yards per carry average this season. Having a really good season. Saints doing a good job of keeping him in check. We're just waiting for Ingram to start breaking out some plays here. Ooh, that one right off the hands of number 87. It looked like it could have been dangerous. It just falls harmlessly away to set up a 3rd and 7 from their own 15-yard line. This could be a big play here for both teams. A first down keeps this drive going, but the Giants gets them kind of out of the hole. But if somehow the Saints can make something happen here, it could be really big to get the ball back in great field goal position, especially with the wind against them. Jones under center, Barkley in the backfield. 2 tight ends. That one's going to be almost picked off by a Debo. Dangerous pass, trying to get it into Allen. Saints step up and make a great play to force that one to be knocked away. Now the Saints are going to get an opportunity to get this ball back with great field position, with the wind being against them. They should get this one inside the 50 or very near the 50. He's going to take it in at the 50. He'll get tackled immediately. Not at the 50, the 47. That's where they're going to start their third drive of the game. Looking to get something going here. That one's going to get to Troutman. A dangerous throw. There was really nothing deep. Maybe a cover 3. Yeah, cover 3 showed 2. I knew both the safety and the cornerback had me covered pretty well on the left side. Troutman just settles down there for the easy completion. 1st and 10 from the 39. 28 seconds left to go, so probably the last play of the first quarter. And then the wind's going to be against us, and we're going to be in trouble. Oh, that one's barely going to be caught by Hopkins. Dangerous throw from McCarthy. Jackson not able to be there. He was right there, though, on top of Hopkins. Hopkins using that big body and those big hands to go ahead and get that one. The first down, 1st and 10 from the New Orleans Saints as we open up the second quarter here. The wind's now going to be against us. So second quarters, fourth quarters, the kind of money quarters, that's when the wind's going to be against us. And that's going to be definitely a strategy that we're going to have to keep in mind as we continue to move forward here. So 1st and 10 from the 27. McCarthy, pretty good start. The one miss on the day was a drop. Kamara's got a bit of a hole. Number 97, Lawrence, diving and hitting the shoestrings on the all-out blitz, tripping up Kamara. Kamara's not able to get it going, but man, that was a really close play. Almost had him something there. 2nd and 2 from the 19. But clearly the Giants do not mind blitzing. Kamara running over 2 guys to pick up the first down. 6 carries for 37 yards for Kamara. Starting this game off really hot, playing really well. It's going to come in handy. This game continues to move forward, and now with the wind being against us, we're going to really need Kamara to carry this team. The passing game, kicking game, both being kind of obsolete with this really strong wind. Kamara the backfield, Troutman on the inside, 3 receivers, Broyles at the slot position. Hall's going to be put in motion. Kamara had a bit of a rushing lane, but runs right into his own guy, kind of slows him down. Set up a 2nd and 3 now inside the 6-yard line. He's going to call the old-fashioned fullback dive to see if they can get a cheap first down here. 2nd and 3 inside the 6. Fully expecting an all-out blitz here. Amaro trying to reach for the first. They're going to give it to him. 1st and goal from the 3-yard line. That's big for the New Orleans Saints. Trying to get a touchdown out of this one. 1st and goal from the 3. McCarthy under center. Kamara in the backfield. Hall's in tight. Hopkins open on the slant, as long as they don't send somebody here. That was going to be an easy pitch and catch. McCarthy to Hopkins. Touchdown, Saints. Looks like Hopkins took a shot there as he delivered that ball for the touchdown. Ooh, was the wind not blowing that way? Wow, that was weird. The 4-3 with linebackers on the edges. If you pinch the defensive line, that's kind of like moving both linebackers and defensive line, isn't it? You kind of melted my brain with that question, Dakota. Oh no. So not only the win against us, but Madden didn't register our button pushes, and now Janovich is going to get this one in and get it to the 35. I think if the defensive formation already has the linebackers on the line of scrimmage on the outside, it's totally fine. You just can't manually do it. I do see what you're saying, and I think it's maybe a gray area, but I don't know. That's something we see a lot. Maybe that is why I gave up that quick sack. And if it's something we see a couple times, then maybe it's something we have to bring to people's attention. All right, 1st and 10 for the Giants from their own 35. 7:47 left to go here in the second quarter. Down 10-6 after a touchdown drive. Number 1, Greenberry. Actually, nice play there, but still gives up 5 yards. The worry here is just that my strongest player is Alexander. Alexander just gets pushed around way too much because not only of his strength, but also his weight and height. And it's definitely become a bit of an issue. So we're putting in Greenberry here, hopefully to make a play, but hasn't really been working all that much. Nice play by Alexander coming down the line, hitting Barkley. Barkley 6 rushes, 86 yards, and the 1 touchdown. He had the long touchdown. I think it was around 60, 65 yards, something like that. So that's definitely going to inflate his stats. But the Saints doing a much better job in these last few drives of keeping them to more of a minimal gain. It's going to set up a 3rd and 2, pivotal 3rd and 2 here, where we fully expect to see Ingram try to make a play on us. McMillan trying to make a play there. Barkley's still going to get the 1st down. Barkley is such an animal. He's just able to just grind out runs. This offensive line just pushing the Saints defensive line down the field. They were 8 yards down the field before any Saints defensive linemen even kind of gathered themselves. This goes to show you how good this Giants offensive line is playing. And it just makes me question so many things about my team, because my offensive line should be playing like that, and they absolutely do not. That one's going to go off to the left side. They call that a completion? They are a completion of 2 yards. Saints sending an all-out blitz. Couldn't get to Jones. Nice little play action to get it right out to Ingram for a quick gain of 2 to set up a 2nd and 8 here. Guys, do me a big favor. Close the chat. Hit the like button. Reopen the chat. Come hang out with me. I appreciate you guys being with me tonight. Jones 3 wides. He's got Barkley in the backfield. He's going to try to push it to Evans. That one's going to be picked off by Williams. Williams is going to grab that one right off of McMillan. It looked like Ingram bobbled it. McMillan bumped it up. Williams comes and picks it off. Interception, New Orleans. And I don't know why these are backwards. They are. It's going to set up a 1st and 10 for the New Orleans Saints from their own 20-yard line. A big turnover for the Saints defense that have shined all year long. Kept them in the game last week against the Atlanta Falcons. It was the offense that let them down. So the offense is feeling the pressure to help this defense out. Kamara, nice little run there. Giants did a good job of getting in the backfield, but Kamara's still able to get 7 yards. The Giants are doing a great job of making plays, even with just rushing 3 and 4. And that makes a big, big difference when you can just rush 3 or 4 guys, get pressure on the running game, get pressure on the quarterback. And that's what the Giants have done so far this game. Their players don't have a ton of sacks, but so far this game, they're playing exceptionally well. Oh no, Amar steps out of bounds, trying to cut it upfield. Gonna set up a big 3rd and 4 here. Dwayne, you working tonight? You at home? You hanging out? What are you up to? Kamara in the backfield, pistol formation. This one's going to go to Kamara, but the Giants defensive line doing another great job of just clogging up the running lanes. Again, just a 4-man rush, and they're able to cause a lot of havoc. It looked like there might have been a bit of a running lane there, but the left side crashed down pretty quickly. Saints are now forced to punt this one away, and Madden again does not register the kick. That's tough. I don't know why that happens. I don't know what it is that I do to make it happen. It doesn't happen often, but the nights that it does happen, it seems to happen a lot. And now we're getting the pick animation. Hopefully that's a foreshadowing. That one's going to go right down the middle. It's not going to fall harmlessly to the ground. Saints were caught in the Tampa 2. So 2nd and 10 from the 45 after a really bad punt from the Saints. Full expecting to get spread out here. And that one could have been picked off by Lattimore. He is not able to make the play. Ross getting behind Lattimore. A big first down pass. Lattimore was right there to make the play. It looked like he would make the play. Jones, though, with that fastball right over his head, he doesn't even attempt to try to get to the ball. That's a big first down for the New York Giants. Turner and Greenberry making a play in the backfield. Stop Barkley before he even gets going to set up a 2nd and 10 from the 26-yard line. Giants trying to answer an earlier Saints touchdown. They came back and played really great defense. Little punts back and forth shared by both teams. Now they've got it inside the 26-yard line after a couple big plays. Well, expecting this one to go to Barkley. Nothing like a draw up your own play. They send Ingram on the streak. They push me up the seam. I played too far inside with McMillan. Jones with a great precision passing back to the outside. He read me perfectly. We knew that Ingram was going to be a problem. That one's going to be off the field goal. The Giants having a hard time getting this one through the field goal on the extra points, even with the win with them. Clearly, we're both struggling from a little bit of lag, even though it feels fine on my end. Something clearly is amiss. So Giants, 2 big plays on both of their touchdowns, but missing both of their extra points. Saints with the 1 big touchdown that gave them the only touchdown of the game and a field goal in one of their early drives. He's got Hopkins off to the right side. Hopkins going to bring that one in. 8 for 9 for 78 yards for McCarthy. The offense is just not putting up points, but they're actually pretty effective today, more effective than they have been in the last at least month of the season as we move into week number 12. Be 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line for the Saints. They crash down. The Giants' defensive line crashes down, kind of opens up the left side. Kamara takes it out to the left for a gain of 7. Bradbury doing a great job of getting off the blocks, though. Able to go and make a play there. Let's set up a 2nd and 3 here with 2:23 left to go in the first half. Probably the last play before we get to halftime. And that one is thrown right to number 57. The timing was off for McCarthy. Not a good read. We knew we caught him in zone, and that really was going to be the only open read on the zone call, but just really bad timing. And it falls away, hopefully, or thankfully for the Saints, harmlessly to the ground to set up a big 3rd and 3 here. 2:07 left to go in the first half. An entertaining first half of Giants' big plays on offense. Saints defense tightening up from time to time. The Saints offense struggles to continue to try to put points on the board. And that is a terrible pass. McCarthy, who started this game 7 for 8, with only one miss being a drop, answers that with one of the worst throws that you will see in Madden. Well, Saints are going to have to do a much better job in this one, down 10-12. New York Giants starting their probably last drive before half from their own 14-yard line. There's been more Saints inefficiencies on offense and giving up big plays on the defense. And for some reason, my linebacker just wanted to scare the running back, like I'm going to kind of maybe tackle you, but you can run away from me. I just don't understand why that happens sometimes. Sim mode. Gotta love it. Gonna set up a 2nd and 1 here from the 23-yard line. And Dakota just got a fresh cut today. Feels good. Pistol formation. Got 2 running backs on tight end in the backfield with Jones. Greenberry making a nice play on Barkley, but it doesn't matter. He just runs right through a conservative tackle. He just steps right over Greenberry as if Greenberry wasn't there. No, I know, but I don't have a speed guy, so there's that. And the second thing is I didn't believe that I knew he was in a cover 3. I didn't think he was in a man defense. So even in a cover 3, those guys will get back there and cover that up. So it wasn't really wanting to chance that. McMillan making a nice play on Barkley. Great read by McMillan, who's had a great season. He read that one really well. Getting out there and making a play on Barkley. Kind of a weird drive here from the Giants. 2nd and 11 from their 27-yard line. They're not taking timeouts. They're not really pushing the ball. Just a couple of weird plays from them. Looking for Ross to push me. Why? I was there. I read the play. Did I hit a button? I think I just hit a button and picked a random defense. Oh, I have, yeah, I mean, I have Belton, but he's like 92 speed, right? He's not a speedster by any shape of the imagination. Oh man, that hurt. That one should be picked off. Oh no. This has been all season. That literally, and you probably all have the same gripes. That literally is like my 25th dropped interception. I know for a fact that Lattimore has 12 all by himself. Like he has 12 dropped in his hands interceptions. It is just an epidemic of epic proportions. It's just killing me. It is absolutely killing my team. We got 12 seconds, 2 timeouts left to go. So we can maybe attack him in the middle of the field once. I wish I had a guy like you do. I just don't. I don't have anybody over 95 speed. I think all my guys are below 95. That one's going to be caught by Sermon. Take a quick timeout. I do sometimes, usually late when I know that they're trying to just pass. That time I didn't. It should have been play ball, which is what my guy did. He just dropped it. Oh, we threw it right to McKinley. I thought we were in full man coverage, and by the time I seen McKinley, I had already let that ball go. And that's a big play because that could have gave us the lead going into half with the ball coming back to us in the second half. It's a killer play. Ooh, Debo. Oh, Debo's going to be ankle tackled. At least that's how we wrap up the first half. Not the best, prettiest first half, but like most Saints games this entire season, low points, great defense. It just continues to be a thorn in our side. I don't know why I cannot figure out offense in this game. But clearly it is a problem. I just can't seem to find any type of real flow. So 1st and 10 from the 25. Saints are down 10-12 after a weird first half. Big plays from the Giants offense. Missed field goals, missed extra points, I should say, from the Giants offense. Saints kick a 64-yard field goal and get a one big play and nice drive for their one touchdown of the day. Kamara running through the first tackle, but he can run through a defensive end, but a small cornerback tackles him. Okay. I like it. 2nd and 7 from the 28. Opening drive of the second half. Saints are down 10-7, trying to get some things rolling here on offense. Sermon running through a couple of tackles there. Gonna set up a 3rd and 3 here for the Saints. A manageable 3rd and 3. Gets that one out to Troutman. Saints offensive line giving up a lot of pressure on the all-out blitz, and Ramchek's hurt. I don't know if you guys find this, but I find like later in the season, you just get these random injuries that don't make a ton of sense. They just happen. And it just frustrating as all get out to figure out why. Always my offensive line and defensive line later in the season. Kamara in the backfield, McCarthy under center. He's got Hopkins. That was a nice throw over the shoulder. It looked like Bradbury was going to be there to make a play. We're going to have to substitute Brandon Allen to come in and play center for us, as Ramczyk is having to recover from a bit of an injury here. Nice pass from McCarthy. Big catch by Hopkins. Right over the shoulder, right over Bradbury, his best cornerback. Up a 1st and 10 from the 17. Kamara trying to get past 59. There's a weird animation situation going there. Yeah, it felt good, Dakota, but, you know, usually you don't get those. Going to set up a 2nd and 4 from the 11-yard line. I think it's going to come out in a weak formation. First read here is going to be Hall coming on the drag. We also have Troutman on the post out. Looks like we might get a blitz here. He also has the check down of Kamara. Scott Hall. Hall's going to get in there for the touchdown. New Orleans Saints. Not as good of a precision pass as Jones had, which was actually a very beautiful throw to the right outside of Ingram. Ooh, kick like it was going to be bad, but still enough of a precision pass to get all to kind of go upwards towards the end zone, get in there for the touchdown, give us a 5-point lead, which is a weird lead in the OMFL, but a lead, the lead. Tigner? Is that how you say his name? Tigner bringing it up to the 24-yard line. That's where the Giants are going to take over with their first drive of the second half. 7:44 left to go here in the third quarter. Just giving up a touchdown lead to the New Orleans Saints. Now looking to get their own drive and answer right back. Two tight ends, Barkley in the backfield, Jones under center. Why? Like, why would you give me a guy 7 yards down from the play when there's a player literally right next to Barkley? Saints give up the second big touchdown of the game to Barkley, which is the simplest play in Madden. Hand it off and go up the middle. So a frustrating answer from the Saints defense, who probably is going to come in and make some changes after this kick. Not probably. I am going to make some changes because that isn't working. All right, Saints defense giving up way too many passing or too many rushing yards, two massively long runs, both by Barkley, who is just taking it right up the middle. One was middle right, one was middle left, and just blowing past Saints defenders, not even getting a hand on it. By far, the Saints giving up the most rushing yards they have all season in this one game. Talk about our friend momentum that makes no sense. They're up 19-17 after a big run at home, and they're behind on momentum. Nice play by the Giants defense, spreading that one out and then swarming ball carrier. Lloyd not able to get anything going there. Second and 10 here from the 25-yard line. A dangerous throw past number 51, Aguilera. McCarthy got away with one there. That's Tram. It's Tram. It is time to run the wheels off of Kamara. So we probably get ready to see a couple more blitzes than normal. Kamara just getting tripped up. Not a whole lot of rushing lanes open there. And again, the Giants have done such a great job of just being able to rush four. You just rush 3 or 4, and they're able to make the plays in the backfield. And anytime you can just do that, it just frees up your linebackers. It frees up what you do in the backfield. It makes the defensive blitzes even more powerful. Just opens up a lot of things for a team. Kamara's going to break this one. Nice little stop and go to break through a tackle. He's going to be tackled after a long gain. 14 carries for 88 yards. So Kamara trying to get some things going here after a nice little run there. First and 10 from the 40-yard line. Saints trying to answer a long run by Barkley. The long play of their own. And giving up the third sack of the game to Kane, who's just been a complete monster. We've talked about it 100 times tonight. Continue to just rush 4 and get back there to make plays. And it makes it feel unstoppable. What's up, Lost? Good to see you in here tonight, bro. I don't know what I'm saying tonight. Kamara get a few of those back. Set up a third and long. We knew that we were going to see some zone, as we should, and expecting to see zone again on this one. More defensive line pressure. I'm open to anyone to give me feedback on my offensive line, to go look at this offensive line and tell me why we're giving up defensive pressure to guys rushing 3 and 4 every game. It just doesn't make any sense to me. Zero. Saints able to get this one inside the 20. I think it's their third or fourth punt inside the 20 because of the way the wind is blowing here tonight. Giants are going to get the ball up to 3:38 left to go in the third quarter in their own 14-yard line. McCarthy getting back there and making a great play. Big play by McCarthy. McMillan, not McCarthy. McCarthy's the quarterback. And that one is almost picked off by Lattimore. He is just a second too late. Able to get Slayton down on the ground, though, to set up a 3rd and 1, a big 3rd and 1. But none of these 3rd and 1s have seemed to be a problem for the Giants, who basically just handed off to Barkley and said, go get 25. Okay, I don't know why that did that. Okay. Hopefully foreshadowing. Oh, nice play by Werner. Werner knocking that one away. Saints not able to get there to Jones, but at least put a little bit of pressure on him. Saints are going to force a punt. That's a big, big play. Now the Saints offense, who has struggled all season long in season 100, has to go try to put some points on the board. He's got Broyles over the middle. Broyles is going to bring that one in. Nice pass from McCarthy, who's 14 of 18 for 188. Not a lot of sexy yards there, not a lot of sexy plays, but it's been something to kind of get some kind of rhythm here for the Saints passing offense. Oh my goodness, why? Why? What are you doing? What's up, Kevo? Nice play by the Giants defense. Kind of spread that one out and then all of a sudden was able to break off and make a tackle. Giants defensive line They were playing way better today than their stats said that they were going to play. I know I got caught in a blitz there, but that guy, the animation kicked in from the second I snapped the ball. He was already on the inside, and there's just nothing I could do. This is the issue with an animation-heavy, animation-driven game is as animations kick in, you got to be quick to react. Kamara breaking through a tackle. He gets behind the Giants defense. He's going to cut it back inside. That was a great play by Kamara. Shut down pretty quickly by the Giants defense. But breaking that tackle and breaking loose and using his speed, pick up a big first down. Sometimes you just need a little luck. You need a player to go make a play, and Kamara goes and makes a play for the Saints offense, who's been struggling this entire season. So first and goal from the 10, which is also another commonality for this Saints team this entire season. Kane with his 4th sack of the game. This guy had 5.5 sacks coming into today, and today he's got 4 against Ramczyk, a 99 overall offensive lineman. Someone please explain that to me. Anyone. I'm open to explanations. Little cover 2. Saints forced to check it down to Kamara there. Set up a 3rd and goal here. So 3rd and goal from the 6. Saints down 2 right now to the New York Giants, 17-19. 9:01 left to go here in the 4th quarter. A game that has been marked by big plays on the Giants offense and big plays by the Saints defense. He was... Oh, I want to throw this very expensive PlayStation 5 controller. He was 5 yards from where that play was and somehow leaped up and made that play? Get out of here. He's got 200 yards on 10 carries, y'all. As a 4-man rush with a blitzer coming in from the outside, and he gashes me. He rushes 3. Oh, now I'm just angry. For no reason. Like, I've done good this season. I really have. I'm positive. I call my own games. I try to make them fun and entertaining. This isn't fun. This is the kind of game that reminds me why I hate sim mode. Thanks defense able to keep Hines from getting going there. He's got 6 carries for 16 yards. 2nd and 7 from the 37-yard line. Saints defense is needing to make a play here for their offense and give the ball right back. This Giants run game has been tremendous. Made a lot of plays for them. And that's going to be picked off by Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, his 10th interception of the season. He continues to carry our team on the defensive side of the football. Yeah, I'm too scared. I can't do that. I'm way too nervous to try to do that. I wanted to throw just now, though. I really, really did. Go make a play, Hall. Hall's back there. Touchdown, New Orleans. McCarthy steps up in the pocket. A perfect throw to Hall right over the shoulder. The best long throw that he has made all season long. Big play from the Saints offense after Chauncey Gardner gets the interception. And in just two big plays, the complete momentum of this game has flipped. Giants were completely in charge, picking the Saints off in the end zone. They got Nate angry because he's not playing well, and the Giants are forcing me to not playing well, just not because I suck. It's like he's forcing me to suck tonight. Make a play. Things are turning around. What? EA. Your games are so broken. Why are your games so broken? I don't get it, EA. All right, 1st and 10 for the Giants from their own 40-yard line. Alexander coming up and making a play with Werner. Keeping number 8. No, that's Barkley. I'm sorry. Keeping Barkley to a short gain. His first short gain of the game. I've given up 200 yards on less than 10 carries. Like, this is stupid. Number 1 defense in the league. And I've given up. He's forced me to give up these kind of plays today. Just amazing. Second and 8. Oh, no. It caught me. I was trying to get CD Deuce so I could cover Ingram or help cover Ingram. It switched to the inside instead of switching. It doesn't matter. He got me. 100% when I go back, one of these gifts are going to go off. And I don't know why it's doing it. I can't figure it out. It didn't do it that time. Okay. So 1st and 10 from their own 38. That has been the first big play from Ingram all game. This has not been the first big play from Barkley, who has 12 rushes for 197 yards, 2 touchdowns, 3 massively long runs on the day where just right up the middle, run away from everybody. Barkley has been an outstanding player today and has really carried this Giants offense. Oh, and that one's going to be knocked away by CD Deuce at the last second. Slayton got behind the Saints defense. CD Deuce comes up and makes a play, and that is why he is our best player that we have on this defense right now. Especially with Rhodes and Davenport both being hurt. We've needed these guys to step up and make plays, and it hasn't been pretty today, but they've stepped up and made enough plays to keep us in it. looking for Ingram to kind of press us. And lucky for us, Barkley gets behind Alexander, but the pass from Jones just gets away. It's going to set up a field goal here, most likely, from the New York Giants. 4th and 5 from their 32-yard line, down by 5. Maybe going for it. This is a long time in between plays. We're going to come out and punt safe because, well, I just don't trust that there won't be a fake. 49 yards from Lutz, who's been on several teams here in the OMFL. That one's going to be up and good to make this 24-22 New Orleans Saints. They're going to get the ball back with 5:32 left to go here in the 4th quarter. It hasn't been a lot of things, but entertaining is not one of those things. It's been an entertaining week number 12 game. Rawls is going to take this one in from his 5. He's got a bit of a lane there, and he gets shoestring tackled. Get that one up to the 26-yard line. That's where the Saints are going to start this one. 1st and 10 from the 26-yard line. McCarthy's played decent. He did have a couple of throws. One that was ridiculously picked off, just shouldn't have been. And then one was just a bad read. The Giants have put really good pressure on him all day long. Troutman off to the left side is going to catch that one. Giants did a really good job of reading Broyles, getting over there to get that one covered up pretty quickly. Saints need to get a good 4-minute drive here. Eat up a lot of clock and maybe even leave this one with some points. Kamara able to hop over the first guy in the backfield, but going to come up short here. 3rd and 1, an all-out blitz, but they kind of hesitated on the outside, which didn't allow me to get that one to Hopkins. We feel like it's been good, but I always kind of feel like it's good because I produce a lot of content to keep people engaged. So I don't know. I guess we'd have to ask what everybody else thinks. The 3rd and 1 here from the 35. Big play here. Kamara's barely going to get that one. They're going to call it 4th inches. That's crazy. That didn't look like 4th and inches at all. It doesn't matter what it looked like. That's what the game calls. Nice kick from Wilcox. He's been hammering the Giants in the backfield all game long, and that's going to be another one inside the 20-yard line. So for all the Saints have not done today and against the New York Giants, one thing they have done well is cause the Giants to create long drives. Even though those long drives are pretty negated when you bust 2 extremely long runs, which is inflated Barkley stats, but inflate's probably not a fair word because he's earned every single one of those yards, but it has helped keep the Saints in this one. Another big run. Barkley just will not be denied today. 13 rushes, 208 yards, and 2 touchdowns. That's just an old-fashioned cover 2 man, and he continues to answer them as he has all game long. Just hand it off, go up the middle, go make a play. Two tight ends for Jones. And it's going to go to Barkley. Saints do a better job there. McMillan and Werner over there to keep Barkley from breaking that one loose. It'll be a gain of 3 to set up 2nd and 7 from his own 28-yard line. Giants only down 2. Great defensive stop. Keep the Saints from getting a nice drive. They forced a punt. Now with 3:10 left to go, they're trying to get their own answer, and a field goal is all they need. This one is all about two tight ends, and we're just going to run it right down their throats. Nice play from Werner. McMillan comes up and cleans it up. Werner, a great job at the point of attack. Keeping the Giants from able to get to that second level. McMillan comes from his spot on the outside and makes a play. That's going to set up a big 3rd and 6 here with 2:37 left to go here in the fourth quarter. And now the clock is no one's friend, except for maybe the Saints. But when you're only up by 2, it doesn't feel like much of a friend. He's got a man right there wide open. It's got to be picked off. Oh, my gosh. This is... the child. I wasn't even making that play, man. It's just embarrassing. That was going to be picked up by Chauncey Gardner. His second one of the game. This guy has been a stud all season long, making plays like that left and right. He has carried this Saints defense. His 12th interception of the season, his second interception of this game, and that is a massive one as the Saints now can try to start to run out some of this clock. They're going to have to pick up a first down. It's not said and done yet, but definitely puts their team in a much better position. Kamara with a nice little run there to the left side. It's going to be 20 for 105 for Kamara. That's going to put him over 1,000 yards, but nowhere near the night that Barkley has had, just running all over the Saints defense. Oh, and I hit the wrong button. I was trying to make a substitution. This is man on man here. We'll see which team can play this one better. Kamara's going to get a couple there. It's going to fall forward. Should set up a 3rd and 2. Oh, 3rd and 3. They're only going to give him 1 on that one. Or we're going to make the Giants use their timeouts and at least get a field goal out of this, and that's going to force them to score a touchdown, which is not even remotely out of the question. But a first down here should seal the game. Lloyd is not going to be able to get past all the noise, I guess you could say. Going to set up a 4th and 3. The Saints are going to have to settle for the field goal here. Just didn't want to put that one in the air. Wanted to use all the time that we could use. And now I'm really worried about which way this wind is blowing. The last time I did this did not go the way that we thought it was going. Okay, right down the middle. We'll take a right down the middle, and that's going to give the Saints 5-point lead here, 27-22, 148 left to go. 1 timeout left for the New York Giants. Saints defense has carried them. They're going to have to go and make another play today. And randomly, my stream says, oh, what the hell? Let's put up a pick gif. Ridiculous. What happens if I do this? Bet you if I go back, it's going to do it again. Can't figure out why it does it. Alright, I gotta get focused here. Alright, Giants come out 4 wide. McMillan's got to get back on this one. You look for the draw. Screen. This one has an opportunity to make a play by Debo. Oh, Debo drops it. Clearly, CD Deuce is the only guy that can catch a ball right in his hand. Everybody else is seriously on the struggle bus today. Oh, Slayton goes up and makes the play. Debo gives him the shoulder and he throws it away. You're peppering the Giants. That is frustrating to see. You did everything right on that play. And your guy just threw it away. Big 3rd and 10 here from the 25-yard line. 1:36 left to go here in the 4th quarter. We got a ball game here, fellas. Walker's going to keep that one in bounds. So at least the clock is going to continue to run here. Walker can go make a play. He does make the interception, and that's going to be ball game right there. Walker going up and making the pick to seal this game. In some way, somehow, the Saints are escaping the New York Giants with a victory, which has been the theme of the season. Escape, escape, escape. In the 2 losses, we weren't able to escape 2 divisional foes, but luck seems to be going our way. Walker, the converted safety to corner from ULL, comes back home, or from Tulane, I should say, comes back home, plays for his home team, the New Orleans Saints, and makes a play to seal this game against the New York Giants, 27-22. Not the way that you want to try to win games in the OMFL. Excuse me, but victory's a victory. Some way, somehow, the Saints have stacked up 10 victories this season to season 100 and stay in a very slim lead here in the NFC South. Pepper and his New York Giants are going to fall to 7-4. Which should put them tied or half game, something like that, back from the Dallas Cowboys. Yeah, Dakota, your team is on a roll, 6 victories in a row. And this is big for your Cowboys to continue to now bump up over those Giants, try to make a run for the division and the title. But if you're New York, I mean, what more can you do? You know, over 250 yards rushing on the day. You hit Slayton on a big play. He catches it. He goes up, makes a play, catches it. On his way down, just tosses it to the outside. CD Deuce goes off for the Saints and makes 2 amazing plays on you. You pick the Saints off in the end zone to give you all the momentum, and within 2 plays, Saints get an interception and then hit Paul over the top for a touchdown. It's a tough way to kind of end your night if you're the New York Giants. New Orleans Saints victory here in week number 12. All right, there you have it. Saints come away with the victory. Let's look at some stats. We will take some photos. I'll take any questions if you have them. Little post-game press conference. Daniel Jones, 8 for 24 for 33% completion percentage, 1 touchdown, 5 interceptions. He really was the Achilles heel for his team. And it didn't feel like he played that bad. It got away kind of at the end there with some of those interceptions, but overall, it didn't feel like he played that bad. McCarthy, 18 for 23, 283, 78% completion percentage, 3 touchdowns, but the 2 interceptions. One of the great interceptions from the Chicago Bears, listen to me, New York Giants in the back of the end zone. Kamara, 21 for 107. Not a bad day, right? Oh, well, Saquon just has 15 for 212 and 2 touchdowns. And 6 for 16 on the day. And no touchdowns, but really was all about Barkley. Hopkins, 5 for 84 with 1 touchdown. Hall, 4 for 60 and 2 touchdowns. Troutman, 4 for 54. Ingram, his leading receiver, 3 for 48. His receivers didn't help him at all. I think it shows drops here. You can see Darius Slayton had a drop. Janovich had a drop. Williams had a drop. Allen had a drop. And then Hall had the drop for the Saints. So 1, 2, 3, 5 drops for the New York Giants. That sucks. There's no way to kind of look around that. Ramczyk gave up a sack. Ridgway gave up a sack. McCoy gave up a sack. Armstead gave a sack. All 4 of those sacks to one player. One player who had 5.5 sacks coming into this game. We doubled one player's sack total with one of the best statistically on paper overall wise offensive lines in the OMFL. Someone please help me understand how that is even remotely a thing, because I am very, very confused by the whole thing. Look at a couple of defensive stats. Total tackles. 10 from Dakota McMillan, who continues his great season. Jeremiah had 9. Enrique, I loved having him. The one season we had him last Madden, 8. Kane had 7. 4 of them were sacks. Kane really led the way for this Giants defense with the 4 sacks. McMillan had 2 tackles for a loss. And then look at the sacks. Only 1 sack from Danny Jackson, 4 from Kane, and 0 from the Saints. It was really the interceptions that helped the Saints. Xavier McKinley had 2. Gardner Johnson had 2. Walker had 1. Williams had 1. Adebo had 1. And there was about 1 billion other dropped interceptions. Let's look at some videos. We'll take some photos really quick. If you've got a question, post it in the chat. And if not, we're going to get you out of here and go my old self to bed. This was the first big play from Saquon Barkley. Literally goes untouched. Oh, we'll break CD Deuce. Classic kind of Saquon Barkley looking run, isn't it? Guys, do me a favor, close the chat, hit the like button, open the chat back up. I appreciate you being here, hanging out with me. Yeah, McCarthy, this was a nice read. Easy pitch and catch. I feel like you never get the essence of these photos. Like this one's so long, it didn't take over till halfway through the play. Look at that. Chauncey with another broken tackle. And that's who I wanted to select. Instead, it gives me Williams, who's 6 to 7 yards away from the play. And I promptly dive out of bounds after dive out of the play after taking a terrible angle because I thought I had Chauncey Gardner. Screw you, Madden. Oh, yeah, this was a pretty throw. Pretty catch, too. And then finally, two more. This was just a beautiful play. And he just never seen him. He came up too close to the line of scrimmage, just kind of fades away. And he just never seen him. And this was, oh, are you kidding me? I hate when that happens. Well, I guess we're going to do Chauncey. And we'll do Walker since I don't have the Hall touchdown. Chauncey had two. Oh, he had same thing. Comes up, makes a play right there on Barkley. Great play. Golly. Dude's an animal. All right, that's going to do it, friends. Appreciate you hanging out with me tonight. Another barn burner. Nate's got a lot of. I'm going to be gone this weekend to Los Angeles for work. I'm going to have some time to myself, and it may take some time to look up all these Instant Classic games because I know I've had at least four. A lot of teams have had a lot of them, and guys aren't helping me build our Instant Classic vault, and I need your help because that was another Instant Classic. Saints move now to 10-2. Giants go to 7-5. Both of these teams will meet again before this one's over. Pretty sure we'll see both of these teams in the playoffs. Guys, I love you. Thank you for hanging out with me. Know that you matter. I look forward to you being here, and my stream is incomplete if you don't come and hang out with me. So I appreciate you. I see you. Enjoy the rest of your night, and we'll see you on the flip side. Peace.
Yeah.
Smash that like and subscribe.